What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are picking up some vehicles and we are heading for Montreal. Now, I wasn't supposed to go to Montreal until next week, next Friday, and then I was flying home, but I'm flying home a week early, and then they're going to give me another truck to do some work out of Vancouver back and forth from Edmonton because I have to go home for a week. So they're going to give me a week of work and then I'll be off for a week. But I got one vehicle loaded already, and I got to go pick up some more here, and then we are heading for Montreal, jump on a plane. Nobody knows I'm coming home. My kids don't know, my wife doesn't know, so I'm gonna make it kind of a secret, and as long as I don't tell my father, we're good. That's an inside joke. If you knew, you knew. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm gonna go pick up these couple of vehicles. I'm just waiting to hear from my boss to make sure that we don't have any other ones, because he said there might be 2 or 3 other ones tomorrow. So I'm waiting to hear from him before I go pick up. I got one to pick up in Dartmouth and then one to pick up in Moncton. But if he has more than that, then we'll grab those too. So I'm waiting to hear from him, and then we're gonna get on the road and head for Montreal. All right, guys, we made it down the road. Oh, lovely, look at this. We made it down to fuel up here at Grand Falls Irving, but I tell you, I'm surprised. This looks like the only one that came loose, but that road I went down, oh man, it was rough. That road was rough. Oh jeez. I'm gonna have to get up a little higher here. See here, can I stand on that? Stand on that? Oh, of course you would. Okay, there we go. I think we're getting somewhere here now. And then slide that up to there. Yeah, that road I went down with some rock. Let me grab my bar to tighten that down. Oh look, this here one too. Yeah, we got another one, another loosey goosey. That looks like the wheel, the car actually came back a little bit. We're all right. Okay. About the other side. The other side's fine. Couple loose ones, and we're fueling up here. I gotta keep an eye on there. It looks like it's getting up there. I'll tighten this one and then I'll go switch the pump to the other side. Full on this side, so we'll go over switch to the other side. When I first pulled up, I heard the early. I thought it. Oh no! The car's way over. Huh. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do besides leave it. I mean, there is something I could do, but I'm better off to leave it. If I start, I don't have any rough roads to go. It's not going to go any farther over, so it doesn't look like it's going to hit anything because it'll stop right here. But yeah, that's unfortunate. That's the first time I ever had that happen. I've never had that happen before. So. That road I went down, it was a rough road. I tell you, just beating myself up going down it. Yeah, I never hit nothing, so that's the fact that it slid over some. Whatever, it is what it is. Once I pull it off, it'll be fine. See, that's what I worried about. Now I'm looking at that, and I'll have to do something about that right now. I see it. See here, these here, they're digging right into the to this here steel plate. Actually, they're not even that tight. But oh, this one's out too, is it? Jeez. Now, like I said, that road I went down. Oh, this one broke. God Almighty. Okay. All right. Yeah, this one broke, so. I'll have to pull over. See, I got no straps. Now, I need to get some straps for this. Look, that one's on too. Holy jeez. All right. Well, the pump stopped. All right. I'll have to go over every one of them and make sure everything's all right. Like I said, the road I went down, I don't know why, but my GPS wanted to take me down that road. I guess it was the only way to get to here. You know, which was the most shortest alternate route for me to take. So, put my pop back in there. Well, guys, it's the next morning and I'm offloaded. The vehicles are parked over there, and I'm back in the yard, company yard here in Montreal. Well, Saint Eustache is actually where it's at, just outskirts of Montreal. And I don't know if it's technically still Montreal, but it's, yeah, anyways. The bottom line is I'm here, and I'm about to head for the airport here, because there's not really any sense in me sitting around here. I couldn't sleep this morning, right? Like, up at 5 o'clock this morning looking out the window as the daylight, you know. It's been almost 2.5 months since I've been home, so it's definitely time for me to go home and see my wife and the kids, and maybe buy the McDonald's a couple times. And make my son grilled cheeses. There you go. But yeah, no, I'm about to head to the airport, so with that said, let's get going. Alright, just arrived in Calgary, and we're getting off the plane. Now I gotta go catch my connecting flight. Well, we made it, and the baggage thing broke, the carousel, so unfortunately gotta wait for that. That's just perfect. But I got my brother picking me up, so, oh look, they finally fixed it. Let's see if I can get. I am back in Edmonton, Alberta, and I am taking a load with a truck that the company gave me as a loaner, because I dropped mine in the Montreal shop and I flew out to Edmonton to come home for a week, but they flew me home a week early, so I got this truck and I got a load on, and we are on our way to Russell, Manitoba, almost. Summer's down there with this load, so we got a couple stops. We got one in Lloyd, one in Saskatoon, and then one down almost in Russell. So with that said, let's get on the road and get down there. Well guys, I just offloaded 3 of the vehicles. It's starting to get dark, so I figured I'd come back right quick. I didn't record it because I was literally on the side of the road and there was a lot of traffic. I just wanted to be more focused on that instead of trying to record for you. So I did that, but as you can see, I got that truck and I got these 2 trucks. Now, my plan was to go take that one and drop it, but these 2 are only going to Saskatoon, so I think I'm gonna stop and drop them. I didn't want to take that off and put it back on again, but it's probably better that I take that off, put it back on again, so that I don't have those 2 over my head coming back, because I got to drive like 2.5 hours back with those 2. And the truck is, I don't know what it is, but when vehicles are on it, it's rocking this truck. I don't like it. It sucks, and that's all there is to it. It's not a very good truck, so we'll go get these offloaded, and I'll catch you in the morning. What is up, guys? It's the next morning and we're just gonna do a walk around, check all the tires. I do have the truck shut down, so it's not making enough noise. We have wind, signal lights are working there. I don't know how bad it's gonna be with the wind, but I dropped all my vehicles last night and they messaged me early this morning to tell me they had a couple vehicles going back to Edmonton, and I said send it so I can know what I'm going to get, and they said, oh, we're working on it. Well, how do you know how many vehicles I got if you're working on it? Like, just send me my shit so I can go get this done and get back home. I got work to do back home. A couple jobs I picked up on the side. So we'll see if they come through. See this light here? It's all broke and it does not work. The bulb is gone and it needs a new headlight. So yeah, there's that. Inspection's up on this, the end of this month, so that's that. Okay, so I walked around, all the tires look good, lights are all working. I know I do have a high beam out because I just showed you there that light took a rock by the looks of it. As far as the oil goes, this truck is going in for inspection, so it went in for an inspection and it came back with some problems that they had to fix. So they fixed the problems, I believe, and that's why I got it for today, but yesterday and today, but it's got to be back for the inspection tomorrow. As far as I know, everything is good with this truck, right? Like, because they had it in, and like I said, they had it in for the inspection. It passed somewhat past the inspection. There's a couple things that needed to be fixed. They did that. Then I took it out, and then it goes back in tomorrow for the inspection again. So now I don't know about that light. Like, I don't know if that is part of the inspection, but I would think it would be, and I don't understand why it wasn't fixed. So anyways, who knows? Maybe the truck didn't pass the inspection and it won't pass an inspection, so they're trying to get the extra day out of it. I have no idea. I couldn't see it not passing. The truck drives too good for it not to. You know, but when it comes to tractor trailers, the tiniest little thing will cause, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why I don't understand that light is broken and it's not fixed yet. I don't know if that wasn't part of the list, but it should have been. I would think that you would have to have all working lights, including high beams and low beams. But maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, with that said, I got, as of right now, they're saying I have 2 vehicles, maybe more. So I'm gonna make a phone call here and figure this out right quick, because I'm getting on the road and it's almost noon now, so, you know, like, it's time to get your head out of your butt side, and, you know, like, if I'm picking up cars, I'm picking them up. Anyways, let me make a phone call, and we'll see what happens.